Hornell Bank President of First Heritage Credit Union, Val Slate, throwing out our first pitch.
So First Heritage, who's one of our sponsors here today, they are the game time sponsor, and this is Val Slate, our game day sponsor. First Heritage. See what kind of arm she's got here. A little off the mark, but we'll give her that. She's also in the Kiwanis Club with me. She gets to keep the ball.
Tonight's baseballs are sponsored by the families of H.P. Smith & Sons in memory of Tom Smith. Tom was an avid supporter.
So I want to welcome everybody to today's game. It's the Horseheads Hitmen coming at 4-5 against the 2-9 Hornell Steamers. The Horseheads Hitmen and the Hornell Steamers. So Hornell starting off here midway, a little bit past midway through June, in last place in the NYCBL League. You can see the Eastern standings there. Rochester Ridgeman with a 10-3. They got the best record in the NYCBL. Cortland Crush, Cheryl Silversmith, and the two Syracuse teams there round things out. Dansville Gliders, Olean Oilers, Genesee Rapids, and you see Horseheads in 4th place and Hornell in 5th place. So we'll see what happens here today. On the mound for Hornell is number 12, Liam Eshelman. Liam Eshelman's from Victor, New York. Goes to Monroe Community College. And there's the music that I'll get flagged for, so maybe I'll have to delete. I don't know how to solve that situation. Anyone has an in on with YouTube. So we get ready to lead things off here. Ryan Scott for the Hitmen. He's from Horseheads, goes to Mansfield University.
Leading off for the Hitmen, the left fielder number 2 from Mansfield University, Ryan Scott.
And 2 pitches, 1 out.
Now batting the designated hitter number 5 from Slippery Rock University, Darren Callahan.
Callahan, Slippery Rock University. Doesn't list his hometown here, though. That one's high, 2-0. That's outside, 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk from Eshelman.
Now batting the first baseman number 38 from St. Anselm College, Nate Kearney.
So Nate Kearney from New Hampshire goes to Stonehill College. That one's in there for a strike. Fastball. A little off speed. 1-1. One and two. Eshelman delivers, and that one's low. Oh, and it looked like he was, looked like he had gotten under it, but called out. Maybe not. Maybe that was a good call. I apologize. Base hit.
Now batting the catcher, number 45 from Massachusetts College of Liberal Arts, Josh Bolo.
Josh Bolo hails from Connecticut, goes to Massachusetts College of Liberal Arts. I'll get my tongue to work here today. Kearney on first is the runner for the Hitmen. Thanks for joining us on YouTube, the Peisch Sports YouTube channel, as well as on the NYCBL network. This is our last game at home for almost a week and a half. Hornell goes on the road. Oh, and didn't get in front of it. Tried to knock it down. It was a hot shot, so two runners on now.
Now batting the shortstop, number 20 from Genesee Community College, Anthony Bratz.
A.J. Bratz from Bath, New York, goes to Genesee Community College, where my sister went. She graduated with the travel and tourism, and that's what she's been doing her whole life. Works corporate America in the travel department of a major corporation. I always like to quiz her. What's the code of Lisbon Airport? And she'll know it immediately. She knows all. Of course, she's been doing it for 40-something years. Two on, two outs. 3-0 count now to Bratz. Three and one. 2 men on, 2 out. Top of the first. That's low. So Bratz. Patient hitting by AJ.
Now batting the third base, number 13 from Washington College, Aiden Sturdivant.
Aiden Sturdivant. Aiden's from Stevens, PA, goes to Washington College in Maryland. That's low. One and one, bases loaded. This one to left. Nice. Out, so getting out of it. Good job by Liam.
One hit, one error, and 3 men left on base after half inning play.
It's the best thing you can do. Once you if you ever bases ever get loaded, to get out of it. Good comeback by Eshelman. Today's game is brought to you by your friends at Maple City Collision. The best auto body repair shop is Maple City Collision up on the campus of Maple City Dodge in North Hornell. All makes and models, all years. Maple City Collision. Tell them John Birch sets you. Maple City Collision. And by Apex Chiropractic, helping you achieve new heights and wellness. Dr. Joseph McKay, 44 Genesee Street in Hornell. He's a professor of nutrition and a professional natural bodybuilder. Thanks, Dr. Joseph McKay at Apex Chiropractic. And by Valley Apparel and Designs. They do custom apparel and signs. 281-8777. Team School of Sports, work apparel. No order too big, no order too small. Valley Apparel and Designs. And by Huss's Tree and Stump Removal, Bucket Truck Services, Chipping, Stump Grinding, Dependable Expert Service. Call Lenny Rose 324-1326. Huss's Tree and Stump Removal. Thanks, Lenny Rose. Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Loader Street in Wellsville, 585-596-4129, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben and Allegheny counties for over 25 years. Dr. Pat Pico. Thanks, Dr. Pico, for all your support over the last few years. At Giglio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, 382-0836. Chad Giglio, 24-hour-day emergency service. Fully bonded and insured. It's Giglio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Ed's Computer Sales and Service, 180 Main Street in Hornell, 324-6424. Need a new computer, one repaired. It's Ed's Computers Sales and Service. Ed's Computers. Thanks, Ed. So we'll look at warming up. Number 11 is Jonathan Haynes. Couple finals today. Rochester Ridgeman beat the Syracuse Spartans 10-0 today. Also, the Saltzmen of Syracuse defeated Sherrill 6-0. So a couple shutouts today early on in the NYCBL. That changes the obviously the standings a little bit. So Eli Brown to lead things off. Brown lifts it. And so Brown goes down.
Now batting the second baseman, number 29 from North Fork, Justin Swanson.
So Justin Swanson from Johnson Creek. Justin Swanson from Johnson Creek, Wisconsin. One of my favorite names to keep saying. Takes a hefty swing. That one gets through.
Now batting the left fielder number 9 from Utica University, Jason Story.
Story from Hilton, New York, goes to Utica. It's in there for a strike, 1-2. Check that 1-1. That's lifted out of play. Somebody get hurt? Oh, so apparently somebody got hit. They need a medic. Can't see. Hornell does have a trainer here. He got hit in the arm. I think he tried to catch the ball. Look, he's walking. So 2-2. Again, Story. Oh. Oh, he got whacked pretty good. He looked at his arm. And a nice pitch. Story goes after that one. 2 down.
Now batting the catcher number 14 from Central Connecticut State University, Robert Chesney.
So Robert Chesney from Malvern, New York, goes to Central Connecticut State. This one lifted. Nice catch up against the fence. Beautiful job by Scott that time for the 3rd out. Take a look at that again on the replay.
After running a play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard.
Right up against the fencing. The fencing is back from the 60s, this fence. It is due for replacement, so they are scheduling it to be done, which is going to be nice. So we'll be back after this.
We will be able to bring NYCBL baseball to Hornell. Steamers want you to join our team. There are various ways to join. Become a host family, sponsor a game, buy a season ticket, or bring your Little League team to a game and join our Steamers on the field. Contact Paul Walter at Hornell.
The Ryan agencies are taking action. We trim the cost of your insurance with cutting-edge ideas. Want money back in your pocket? A quick call can result in savings without sacrificing coverage. The Ryan Agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
When it comes to workers' comp, things can change quickly.
The only way to make sure your rights are protected is to have a trusted, committed attorney on your side.
An attorney who has devoted their career to helping injured workers.
Someone to fight for the money and medical benefits you deserve.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Traditional checking accounts are old news. So what are you waiting for? Reach new heights with Apex Rewards checking from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Apex gives you the option to choose between cash back or high interest with a free checking account that pays you. Plus, ATM fees get refunded. Choose your rewards at fhfcu.org and get one step closer to achieving your financial goals.
So this is Lucas Green, you're up. This will be a hit. And more.
Now batting the second baseman, number 4 from Elmira College, Gabe Fellows.
Gabe Fellows from Endicott. This is Trevor Morrell from Elmira, goes to Limestone College. Gabe Fellows, he ended up hit by the pitch. So top of the
Now batting the left fielder, number 2, Ryan Scott.
top of the order here for the Hitmen. As Ryan Scott popped out to center field, is 0 for 1 here today. That one's foul. That one sneaks through. First run's going to come home. 2 runs. And it's pooched in the outfield. And safe. Hit advanced to second on an error, but 2 runs do come home for the Hitmen. You can see kind of.
Now batting the designated hitter number 5, Darren Callahan.
This is Darren Callahan. Walked his first at bat. RBI for Callahan.
Now batting the first baseman number 38, Nate Kearney.
Kearney had that hit in the first inning. 1 for 1 today. Low and outside for ball 1. The guy who got hit there, he should be Mr. Ormsby. He almost hit him again. That game within 5 feet of him. I want to thank everybody that came to the car show. We had 1,500 people show up at the 43rd annual Father's Day car show at Canacadea Park, County Park up the road here outside of Hornell. 206 cars showed up. More than that, actually. Some of them didn't enter the competition for prizes and trophies and stuff, so we probably had 220 cars and plenty of food and crafts and vendors and everything else. Fun full day of Father's Day. Thank all my, in fact, we saw They'll slate throughout the first pitch here today for First Heritage. She's a member of Kiwanis with me. So 2 men on now.
Now batting the catcher, number 45, Josh Bolo.
Josh Bolo also had a hit in the first inning. Takes ball one. 4 hits, 3 runs. I should say 3 runs off of 4 hits here in the second inning. Well, they only got 2 hits here in the second, but two hits in the first inning and 2 hits here in the second for the Hitmen. That one's high. Three and one. Danger of loading the bases here. Although he may swing here. He's batting for 545. He's 6 for 11 in the hitting department. 1 home run and 3 RBIs, but patient hitting, or patient batting that time, will send Bella to first base to load the bases. Ed's Computer Sales and Service, 180 Main Street in Hornell, 324-6424. Need a new computer, one repaired? It's Ed's Computers. Does network systems and security systems as well. It's Ed's Computers. And we're putting in a new pitcher. Number 11 goes in, Tim McClare. We'll start warming up here.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Steamers from SUNY Brockport, number 11, Tim McClare.
Freedom from Macedon goes to Brockport. Get a chance to read some of my more ads there. The Italian Villa, 196 Seneca Street in Hornell. The best Italian cuisine around is at the Italian Villa. 607-324-6063. Don't forget toasted subs, the best toasted subs. It's a great Italian sub. And, of course, 2 large slices of pizza for $10 with the salad included for lunch. So make sure you get into the Italian Villa. Dr. John Wine, Dr. Rich Jakowski at Wine Chiropractic, accepting new patients now, over 30 years of experience. Back and neck pain, headaches, all your spine care needs. Call 607-324-7246. And probably serving the Southern Tier since 1989. It's John Endig, an attorney at law. 607-324-6690. Thanks, John. The corner of Church and Genesee Street in Hornell. Butler Excavating and Concrete. City View Towing, Transport and Auto Repair. 324-7400. Thanks, Brian Butler. Scott Howell and Mike Hess and the crew up there at Butler Excavating and City View Towing, Transport and Auto Repair. MysticMedia.com, your small business digital success partner, web development, search optimization, blog content, and so much more. Log on to Mystic Media. Mystic Media. Thanks, Jim Moore at Mystic Media. Mystic Media.
Now batting the shortstop, number 20, Anthony Bratz.
So A.J. Bratz, who earned a walk in his only plate appearance here so far. That ball gets free, and it's going to allow a run to cross the plate. And it's Callahan. It's not a good way to start out for McClare. bad slide here. And there's a base hit. Yeah. See, that's... I don't agree with him trying to throw it home. I think you throw it to second to stop the runner from advancing from first, because that's only a hit. The run was going to score already. I think that kind of goes back to some of the issues they're having this year. He was going to be safe at home by a mile. So a couple more runs come home. So 2 hits and 3 runs score. Or I'm sorry, not 2 hits, 1 hit, but had a wild pitch. But you can second guess everything. That's all I'm doing is second guessing in hindsight, obviously. I know these kids are trying hard. You should I would think you would have some of the players in the dugout just saying throw it a second, yell to where they think the ball should go. I've seen that happen a lot of times with teams. Because they have a different perspective, and here they can tell he's going to be safe by a large margin, but nice throw down to second by Chesney that time.
Now batting the center fielder, number 26, Lucas Granger.
Granger had a double. He's 1 for 1 today. Again on the mound, Tim McClare for the Steamers. Two and 2. Nice fastball by McClare that time. A little Monday Night Baseball. You could either be watching this. Oh, of course, everyone has multiple TVs. I actually have 3 TVs. I love watching baseball. The MLB, I have the MLB package and stuff, so I'll watch a couple games when I'm home, especially the daytime games and stuff. And a walk. Going to bring up Gabe Fellows.
Now batting the second baseman, number 4, Gabe Fellows.
Safe. Gabe Fellows got awarded a base after being hit in the second inning. Or, I'm sorry, in the first inning. Or, no, this inning. I'm sorry, this is a second at bat. This inning. 2-1. Runners on the corners. Got Bratz at third. And Granger at first for the Hitmen. This inning has taken 23 minutes to play. At this top of the... Granger moves down to second. He looks a little confused, but he's safe. Full count. Fellows from Endicott, New York. Member of the Elmira Soaring Eagles baseball team. I think they're still called the Soaring Eagles. Another couple runs. So a little trip to the mound to talk to Claire. All 8 runs here coming in the second inning. Off 8 runs off 4 hits and an error on Hornell. I always love a trip to the mound by the coach. Settles McClare down a little bit. Two and one. This is Trevor Morrell. Another Elmira, New York product here. Goes to Limestone College. Two and two. There's strike 3.
Hitmen get 8 runs on 5 hits. 1 error, 1 man left on base.
So 8 run on 5 hits.
Play on the Ryan AC scoreboard. Hitmen 8, Steamers 0.
So we go to the bottom of the second.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Hi, I'm Laura Dagan-Pico, and along with my father, Jim Dagan, operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home is a large, spacious, handicap-accessible facility with a seating capacity of 150 people, along with a separate family room for entertaining children. We also offer DVD memorial tributes, which continually show photographs and movies of your loved one's life on 2 beautiful flat-screen TVs.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
What if you could feel in control of your retirement in just a few clicks? At aceyourretirement.org, you can. Start with a free 3-minute chat with Avo, your friendly digital retirement coach. Just answer some simple questions like, how do you feel about your ability to save for retirement? Or in how many years do you want to retire? To get free action items customized just for you, get your retirement back on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Tim Burns leads things off here. Bottom of the second.
Now batting the right fielder, number 13 from Finger Lakes Community College, DJ Stoyanovich. Now batting the designated hitter, number 24 from Youngstown State University, Vince DeSano.
This is DeSano. Full count, 1 out. Burns at second, the lone runner for Steamers. And another walk.
Now batting the shortstop, number 3 from Finger Lakes Community College, Danny Melendez.
Danny Melendez. Melendez batting .250 this year. For Ribbies. That's low in the dirt for 2-1. Runners at first and second. Burns at second. And DJ Stolanovich at first. I'm sorry, not Stolanovich. That's Usano. Desano. Vince Desano at first. Three and 2. Almost an hour-long game here, and we're only close to 2. And there's strike 3. Nice pitch.
Now batting the third baseman.
That time from Haynes.
Logan Hoyt. So 9th in the lineup. Logan Hoyt from Arkport goes to Alfred State. One and 1. This one popped up. And that's the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. After 2 innings of play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard, Hitmen 8, Steamers 0.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
This new chapter in local health.
In doing the work you do, if you're hurt, we'll help you through.
Don't be fooled. Video hearings are as critical as appearing in person.
Make sure your rights are protected.
Your employer has trained specialists on their side.
And the judges work for New York State.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
My mother was always very familiar with her neighborhood, but one day she stopped at the stop sign for much longer than usual. And she didn't know whether she should go forward or turn, and she wasn't even really sure where she was at. It was very unsettling for her.
I felt so much better after my son told me, "Mom, I don't want you to worry or be afraid. I'll be there for you, and we'll figure it out."
So Ryan Scott, 1 for 2 today. That one fouled out of play. Popped out to center and has a hit. Whoa, airmailed by Melendez that time. You could see it right when he released it. That was going to be airmailed.
Now batting designated hitter number 5, Darren Callahan.
Here's strike 3. Nice pitch by McClare.
That's a New York National Guard strikeout. Now batting the first baseman, number 38, Nate Kearney.
This is Kearney. Kearney, 1 for 1 today. And he strikes out.
That's a New York National Guard strikeout. Now batting the catcher, number 45, Josh Bolo.
So two down, 1 on. It's Ryan Scott on the lone runner on second for the Hitmen. And nice play by Swanson.
No runs, one hit.
And we
one
go to the
error,
bottom of the
one
third.
left on base. After 2.5 innings of play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard, Hitmen 8, Steamers 0.
Again, coming into today's action, there's the Ridgemen lead NYCBL with the best record at 10-3. Of course, that's the Eastern Division. Hornell's in the Western Division. You see at the bottom there, Horseheads and Hornell both occupy the bottom two slots. Dansville Gliders 7-4. Dansville.
Mayor John Buckley, Moose Lodge number 210. The Hornell Association.
Yeah, some scores.
And Rooted Planning Group for their continued support of Steamer baseball.
Other games happening here in just a second as I refresh because I have to look on a computer. So Dansville and Olean tied today. There's only been one tie this season so far, but now that's the second tie. That was kind of a long sentence for just to say that's the second tie of the season. The other, oh, actually, I can look right. Let me go back to that. You can see Syracuse Spartans and the Saltcats tied. So now Dansville and Olean tie things up. Again, the finals, Rochester, this is before you're looking at that list here today. That was coming into today, but Rochester blanked the Spartans, the Syracuse Spartans 10-0. Again, Dansville and Olean tied. The Syracuse Saltcats beat Sherrill 6-0. In live action now, Dansville, and this is a doubleheader for Dansville and Olean at no score there yet. In the second, no score in the Sherrill Syracuse Saltcats doubleheader. And of course here it's 8-0. Bottom of the third. So Eli Brown to lead things off here, bottom of the third. Brown 0 for 1. Brown popped up to left field. Hey Xavier, where do you go to college?
Webster University.
Okay, they didn't have you listed on here. I'm going to write it down.
I knew it. I knew it.
Because I'm like, oh, the only one on here that doesn't have where he's going to school.
I heard broadcast. Yeah, I think you actually said Webster.
I did?
I think so.
You
might have.
I've said it before because other players have gone there. That's in St. Louis, correct?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So I did find out they were going around. Sorry to go off the plot here for the game. I was just talking to Xavier Garrity, and I was like, darn it, he's the only player in Hornell that didn't have listed where he was going to college, and he's going to Webster. So in St. Louis, he's from Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm going to have to talk to him again. I try to go out to Vegas every year. I stay in Henderson. I stay probably half a mile, maybe a mile away from South Point Casino. I'd like to go out. I haven't gone this year yet. I'd like to go back out in November if possible. And believe it or not, I do not gamble a lot when I go to Vegas. I love doing the touristy type things and hiking and do some other stuff. Even though I go out there, but that ball's a little high. So anyways, this is Justin Swanson. 1 for 1 today. He's got a hit. Nice scoop. And throw. For the second out.
Now batting the left fielder, number 9, Jason Story.
Or for the first out, I apologize. No, that can't. Is that the first out? Yes, it is. So Story, 0 for 1 today. Struck out. Two and 2 to Story. That one's in the dirt. Brown's going to go down to third.
Now batting the catcher, number 14, Robert Chesney.
Safe.
Now batting the first baseman, number 35.
So Steamers get a run.
Burr.
Oh, and it gets through. Everyone wants to throw that runner out at home, but that was a little closer than the Steamer attempt, but another run does come home. So Burns' hit advances to second.
Now batting to right fielder number 13, DJ Stoyanovich.
Stoyanovich. Did he get injured, did he? I thought the way everyone was kind of running out there, I thought there was a problem because I wasn't looking. I apologize. But look at these. He's got the is that a Jacksonville Jaguar logo on his helmet, it looked like. Talking about the catcher's Bilal. So 2-0. Haynes delivers and in there for a strike. Three and one now. To Stoyanovich. This one popped up. Nice run. Beautiful hustle that time by Fellows.
Steamers get 2 runs on, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. After 3 innings of play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard, Hitmen 8, Steamers 2. The 4th inning is brought to you by the Hornell Association. Hornell Association is located on the Broadway Mall and is a proud supporter of Steamer baseball.
Today's game brought to you by Strobel Supply, 40 Shawmut Industrial Park in Hornell. Now hiring. Give them a call or stop in. Strobel Supply. And by Dr. Ali Mansurat, sports medicine physician. He's an orthopedic surgeon for St. James Hospital. Injured, he's got you covered. 607-324 or 607-385-3740 or 3740. Get the marbles out of my mouth. First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Open an Apex checking account, Apex saving account. Check out all the financial services Apex can offer you. Stop at one of their several locations throughout the southern tier of New York. First Heritage Federal Credit Union. And the Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street in Hornell. Cremation service is only $16.95 plus a crematory fee. Thanks, Jim Dagan, Laura Pico. The Dagan Funeral Home. Lowest cremation services. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorney's offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for Connors, and Ferris proud supporters, the Bills, the Sabres, your Hornell Steamers, Connors, and Ferris. The Ryan Agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. 3 great locations to serve you better. Thanks, Jeff Ryan. Insurance protection you can rely on, home, auto, business, and more at the Ryan Agencies.
Leading off the court for the Hitmen, the shortstop number 20, Anthony Bratz.
So A.J. Bratz up. That one's inside. Bratz 1 for 1 with a walk. That's inside 2-0 from McClare. Tim McClare on the mound. There's a strike, 3-1. So, leadoff walk here for Bratz.
Now batting the third baseman, number 13, Aiden Sturdivant.
This is Aiden Sturdivant. 0 for 2 today. Pop up in a strikeout. He's looking at an 0-2 here. That's low and outside. A.J. Bratz, the lone runner on first for the Hitmen. They lead 8-2 here. All 8 runs coming at the top of the second. Hornell able to put 2 on bottom of the third. And that one's going to get away. Bratz down to second. There's a strikeout on the full count.
That's a New York National Guard strikeout. Now batting the center fielder, number 26, Lucas Granger.
Little kids screaming over there. Granger. One for 1 today with a walk. 0-2 from McClare. Gates Miller warming up in the bullpen for Hornell.
That's the First Heritage Credit Union 50 center. Return that foul ball to the souvenir stand, receive a voucher for 50 cents.
A voucher for 50 cents. Oh, must be, you get that off any purchase, I guess. They should give away 50-cent pieces. Nice pitch from McClare. Fastball.
That's a New York National Guard strikeout. Now batting the second base, number 4, Gabe Fellows.
Gabe Fellows. And he got hit by the ball. That's the second time he's been hit today. Got hit in the helmet.
Now batting the right fielder, number 15, Trevor Morrell.
I wonder how many times, I'm sure it's probably tied by a number of people, but been hit in a game by one player, or one player being hit by the pitch, how many times in a single game in the major leagues, let's say. Now Olean, who ended up tying Dansville 2-2. The second game of that doubleheader, it's 7-0 Olean over Dansville. In the third, Cheryl's leading the Syracuse Saltcats 3-0. And top of the fourth, here it's 8-2. This is Trevor Morrell. Morrell 0 for 2. Hit into a fielder's choice in the first inning, struck out. Runners on first and second. There's strike 2, 3-2. And strike 3.
No runs, no hits. No errors and 2 men left on base. After 3.5 innings of play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard, Hitmen 8, Steamers 2.
We'll be back.
Stop searching empty lots and visit Simmons-Rockwell.com now to view hundreds of quality, pre-owned trucks you can drive home today. Make car buying simple when you click Drive Your Deal on hundreds of pre-owned trucks at Simmons-Rockwell.com.
Hi, I'm Jim Dagan, and along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in 1883 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
So this is Vince DeSano. DeSano. And he strikes out.
Now batting the shortstop, number 3, Danny Melendez.
So Danny Melendez. Melendez 0 for 1 with the strikeout.
That's a First Heritage Credit Union 57.
So Melendez earns a walk.
Now batting the third baseman, number 1, Logan Hoyt.
Fouled off 1-1. There's a hit.
Now batting the center fielder number 2, Eli Brown.
Runners advance to second and third. Three and one to Eli. Caught that, huh? Nice play. I didn't get over quick enough, sorry.
Now batting the second baseman, number 29, Justin Swanson.
So a run does come home on that. Hornell chipping away. 3 unanswered runs here for Hornell. 2 last inning, 1 here. With 2 outs now. Foul tip. And he's out. Yep. He's not out. Because it was in the dirt. I want to go through that again. Of course, it's not the world. Of course, by the time that clip that went viral that I did, it had, I don't know how many millions of views. Ooh, nice. Is it going to be a close one? Oh, yeah, he slid way. Hope he's all right. He didn't even come close to home plate. You need base runners. And unfortunately, he sent them. Tried to get something going. And
Get 1 run on 2 hits.
watch him come way up short. He doesn't even get close to the... unfortunate.
Hitmen 8, Steamers 3.
Now the problem with that, sending him there, I think, is you've got your, the meat of the order coming up, and then you send him. I don't know. I don't think it was a good decision, but
Get set, go!
We'll go here to the big uniform race. It's the top of the 5th. I'm going to mute my music or sound because Okay. I have to mute it just so I don't get, like I said, penalized from YouTube, even though I try not to keep arguing with them. They don't seem to care. Big Brother doesn't care. Nice over the basket catch. Good job by Logan.
Now batting the designated hitter number 5, Darren Callahan.
So 1 down.
Now batting the first baseman, number 30.
Pitching for Hornell is Hornell's graduate Gates Miller. Beautiful play. They didn't try to make the double play. A nice job by Tim Burns that time.
Now batting the catcher, number 45, Josh Buller.
I thought he was going to try. For the double play. And hit him.
Now batting the shortstop, number 20, Anthony Bratz.
A.J. Bratz. Oh, jeez.
Now batting the third baseman, number 13, Aiden Sturdivant.
You could hear that. It sounded just like meat. Oh, Bratz is all right. That's why I stopped playing baseball when I got hit in the mouth and got a tooth knocked out. I was like, okay, I'm done. Pitchers are too wild. Of course, I was only like 7 years old at the time. Two and two. Full count, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Runners in motion. And strike 3 from Miller. Gates Miller.
No runs, no hits, no errors.
Go to the bottom of the 7th. Or bottom of the 5th. I wish it was bottom of the 7th. This thing's been trickling right along here. We'll be back.
Fans, it's now time for the Little League home run inning. If a steamer hits a home run in the 5th inning, every fan in attendance will receive a coupon for a $1 slice of pizza from Little League. Little League is located at 7498 Seneca Road in Hornell. Little League's menu is full of savory choices from pizza, wings, pasta, salads, subs, and so much more.
Okay, welcome back. Oops, I guess I didn't have the right audio on there anyways. So I'll probably be flagged. Are they replacing people or what's going on here now? I shouldn't even worry about getting flagged. Who cares? But I just can't monetize anything or make any money off any of my videos because of that.
Story. That's the First Heritage Credit Union 50 center.
Jason Story at the plate. Full count. Haynes still on the mound here for Horseheads. One down.
Now batting the catcher, number 14, Robert Chesney. Now batting first base, number 35, Tim Byrne.
So Chesney gets on base the hard way, gets hit by the pitch. And first baseman Burns, 1 for 1. With a walk today. Three and 1 to Burns. Burns taking all the way that time. Nice pitch by Haynes. Full count with 1 out. Couple games ago, and he tries it again. Burns hit 2 home runs in a game. That one strikes out.
Now batting the right fielder, number 13, DJ Stoyanovich.
Stoyanovich takes strike 1. Pops this one up. Oh, and it's dropped. Yeah, trouble. That time Fellows tried to come out. Morrell came in from right. And I really think Morrell should have, you always got to call off the second baseman. I don't care in that situation. You come in and grab that. I'm not sure if I have the replay. No, I missed it. But you want the guy coming in, and it looked like Morrell could have easily gotten there, but I could be wrong. A little easier to look when I'm looking on a monitor. It looked like he could have gotten there.
Hitter 24, Vince DeSano.
Yes, I just looked at it again. Morrell's got to call him off. And that I always think that's the top 10 things you learn in baseball immediately. is who the you don't want anyone backing up to try to catch a ball pop fly. You want someone coming up forward toward it. So Vince DeSano, 1 and 2, 2 outs. And strike 3. So we go to the top of the 6th.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. After 5 innings of play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard, Hitmen 8, Steamers 3.
Today's game brought to you by Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair.
Fans, get out your 50-50 tickets. We have a winning number.
Brian Butler.
Tonight's winning ticket is worth $100. If you have the winning ticket, please come up to the press box to claim your prize. Tonight's winning ticket number is 624-355. 624-355.
I tried to hit you with it. We started taking it that way.
Were you a winner?
I wouldn't be throwing it to you.
Well, I was hoping you would.
So this is Lucas Granger, top of the 6th. Granger 1-4-2. He's 1 for 14 on the season, so needs to get.
Now batting the second baseman, number 4, Gabe Fellows.
One and 2. This is Gabe Fellows, who's been hit a couple times. And he has a hit. Second hit of the game.
Now Now batting the right fielder, number 25, Trevor Morrell, 15.
One and two to Morrow. 0 for 3 today. This will score a run. Gates Miller. It's his 30th pitch. Nobody out here. Full count. Fellows on third. Popped up.
Now batting the left fielder, number 2, Ryan Scott.
Down third base foul. Scott 2 for 4. One and two to Scott. Ryan Scott. Nice play at third for the double play.
The Hitmen get 1 run on 2 hits, no errors and nobody left on base.
Bottom of the 6th.
5.5 innings to play on the Ryan AC scoreboard. Hitmen 9, Steamers 3.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Hi, I'm Laura Dagan-Pico, and along with my father, Jim Dagan, operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home is a large, spacious, handicap-accessible facility with a seating capacity of 150 people, along with a separate family room for entertaining children. We also offer DVD memorial tributes, which continually show photographs and movies of your loved one's life on 2 beautiful flat-screen TVs.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
What if you could feel in control of your retirement in just a few clicks? At aceyourretirement.org, you can. Start with a free 3-minute chat with Avo, your friendly digital retirement coach. Just answer some simple questions like, how do you feel about your ability to save for retirement? Or in how many years do you want to retire? To get free action items customized just for you. Get your retirement back on track at aceyourretirement.org.
So Melendez up. Melendez goes to Finger Lakes Community College, plays second base. So they got him at third base here, plays second for the Lakers. He has a batting average of .316. His on-base percentage is .500. That was his average at Finger Lakes, was .316. With 1 home run.
Now batting the third baseman, number 1, Logan Hoyt.
Whoops. Hold on a second, everybody. I wondered why I was having trouble seeing on my iris, or out of the camera here.
Now batting the center field number 2, Eli Brown. Now batting the second baseman number 29, Justin Swanson. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. After 6 innings of play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard, Hitmen 9, Steamers 3.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
This new chapter in local health.
In doing the work you do, if you're hurt, we'll help you through.
Don't be fooled. Video hearings are as critical as appearing in person.
Make sure your rights are protected.
Your employer has trained specialists on their side.
And the judges work for New York State.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
My mother was always very familiar with her neighborhood, but one day she stopped at the stop sign for much longer than usual. And she didn't know whether she should go forward or turn, and she wasn't even really sure where she was at. It was very unsettling for her.
I felt so much better after my son told me, Mom, I don't want you to worry or be afraid. I'll be there for you, and we'll figure it out.
Top of the 7th. This is Noah. Bolduc. B-O-L-D-U-C. Bolduc. Bet 250 on the season. He lifts this one. Finally got the camera adjusted, I think, to give me somewhat of a decent view. These cameras are new, but they're not very good when it comes to image quality. I'm going to try my other one. One of my friends showed up here that hasn't been to a game in I don't know how many years. I said, you got to come try the concession stand out. I go, you'll be shocked. So he ended up coming back up. He got ordered a cheesesteak down there. They do such a great job here, and he said it was absolutely fantastic. Come support the Steamers and get a
catcher number 45, Josh Bolo.
Cheesesteak. I mean, what concession stand has grilled cheese with tomato soup? I've never seen it before. This is Bilal. Popped it straight up. Almost directly straight up. Yeah, nice out by Chesney.
No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. After 6.5 innings of play on the Ryan Agency score.
So we go to the bottom of the 7th.
Hitmen 9, Steamers 3.
Now the stand up for
the
7th inning stretch.
Hornell YMCA. So get up and join us as we play Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Nobody's getting up. A few people are getting up, stretching. 3 strikes you're out and they don't ball game.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jacks. I don't care if I ever get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out.
The left fielder, number 9, Jason Story.
So Story's up. Base hits.
Now batting the catcher, number 14, Robert Chesney.
This is Chesney. Story lifts one foul. Over the fence, foul.
That's the first Heritage Credit Union 50 center. Now batting the first baseman, number 35, Tim Burns.
So first baseman Tim Burns up. Chesney 0 for 3 now. See, pops out to left field. Nice throw, but not in time. This one is launched. Goodbye. Wow, that was a towering shot by Chesney. I'm sorry. Did I say Chesney? That was Burns. I apologize. That was Burns again. Did I say Chesney? I apologize. I know better than that. Chesney was up the last before him. Well, that's brings Hornell another couple runs. That was a monster hit by Burns. This is Stoyanovich. That's a long base hit. Wow, he's playing deep that time for Stojanovic.
Now batting the
And that
designated
should have really
hitter,
been an out. I'm surprised they
James
put him back so far.
Lozano.
He's still playing extremely deep out there. It's Scott. Look how deep he is. It's almost on the front porch of my godmother's house. This is Bradley Perry from Dryden, New York. Goes to Wells College. He's pitching. Full count. So a walk. 1 out walk. Nothing, I don't see anyone warming up in the, but the head coach is coming out now for Horseheads. Update on the other 2 live games here. Dansville is down by 7 runs to Olean. Olean up 10-3. And Sherrill, and that's in the bottom of the 5th, that Dansville game. Top of the 6th, Sherrill's beating the Syracuse Saltcats 6-3. He mentioned some finals as we'll zoom in here. Finals from earlier today. Rochester defeated Syracuse 10-0. Dansville and Olean tied for the 2nd tie this season in the NYCBL. And the Syracuse Saltcats in the first game of the doubleheader beat Sherrill 6-0.
Now batting the shortstop, number 3, Danny Melendez.
So here's Melendez up. Another run's coming home.
Now batting the third baseman, number 1, Logan Hoyt.
So Arkport's Logan Hoyt, who's got a nice contingency of fans here. Some of his players and classmates, not classmates because he's in college, but I see some high schoolers here from Arkport. He almost hit me with a Tic Tac or whatever they were throwing down here. I graduated with one of the mothers, so gonna have to tell her Why is this camera going out of focus like it is? I'm not sure. Of course, the lighting here is not the best.
Now batting the center fielder, number 2, Eli Brown.
So the force out at second. Runners on the corners now with 2 outs. With Eli Brown up.
That's First Heritage Credit Union 50 center.
What were we talking about? Coaches outside the batting. Look at it. Look where he's standing. That's going to score another run.
Now batting the second baseman, number 29, Justin Swanson.
And the force out, nice play.
Pre-owned truck headquarters with over 400 late model, low mileage trucks available across 5 locations. Stop searching empty lots and visit Simmons-Rockwell.com now to view hundreds of quality pre-owned trucks you can drive home today. Make car buying simple when you click Drive Your Deal on hundreds of pre-owned trucks at Simmons-Rockwell.com.
Hi, I'm Jim Dagan, and along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in 1883 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
AJ Bratz up. Nice play. Story. What the heck is going on here? It's funny, I'm looking out there. I cannot see that with my naked eyes, but my camera picks up that blue.
Now batting the third baseman, number 13.
That is funny. I can't even see it. I can't even see the house barely. Cameras are amazing when it comes to sensitivity a lot of times, but they're not the best when it comes to quality. These $1,500 cameras. Oh, and 2. Nice play. Beautiful play by Hoyt.
Now batting the center fielder, number 26, Lucas Granger.
Two and 1 to Granger. He's 2 for 3 today. Miller delivers. A little low, full count. Gates has pitched. He's coming upon his 58th pitch. Ooh, just a tad high on the fastball. He's thrown 35 strikes and 23 balls.
Now batting the second base, number 4, Gabe Fellows.
This one lifted. And that's the third out. Go to the bottom of the 8th.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. After 7.5 innings of play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard, Hitmen 9, Steamers 7.
Today's game is brought to you by your friends, or your friend, Dr. Joseph McKay, Apex Chiropractic, 44 Genesee Street in Hornell. He's a professor of nutrition and a professional natural bodybuilder. Thanks, Dr. Joe McKay. And by Maple City Collision, the best auto body repair shop in the area is Maple City Collision, 607-324-1155. All makes and models, all years. Tell them John Birch sent you. Maple City Collision. Valley Apparel and Designs, they do custom apparel and signs, 281-8777. Team, school, sports, work apparel, and so much more. Give them a call, 607-324-8777. Valley Apparel and Designs. Hess's Tree and Stump Removal, Bucket Truck Services, Chipping, Stump Grinding, Dependable Expert Service. Call Lenny Rose, 607-324-1326. Hess's Tree and Stump Removal. Dr. Pat Pico accepting new patients now over in Wellsville, 585-596-4129. Providing quality care to the residents of the surrounding counties. Thanks, Dr. Pico. Rustic Lux, 176 Seneca Street. Don't throw that piece of furniture away. Bring it into Rustic Lux for reloved refurbished furniture. It's Rustic Lux. Check out our huge showroom of furniture, too. Rustic Lux, the Italian Villa, 196 Seneca Street. All your Italian favorites and more at the Italian Villa.
Number 9, Jason Story.
So Story to lead things off here, bottom of the 8th.
That's First Heritage Credit Union 50 center.
People out there. Story 1 for 3 today. And strikes out on the low pitch.
Now batting the catcher, number 14, Robert Chesney.
Second out.
Now batting the first baseman, number 35, Tim Burns.
Burns, who had a home run his last at bat. There's a strike. Bradley Perry still on the mound here for the Hitmen. He's up to 66 pitches, 42 strikes, 24 balls. Make that 25 balls. And that's why I have my sunroof open, and I leave it open. Because that's probably the hardest thing to replace is the sunroof. Just talking, somebody said it was headed toward my car, but hit the roof here. I always keep all my windows down. Of course, you obviously the front, the windshield and the back rear window you have to leave there, obviously, but they're probably a lot easier. And Burns goes down for the third out.
No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base.
Thanks Strobel Supply, 40 Shawmut Industrial Park. They're now hiring. You got to check out their robotics they have there. They're a distribution, liquid paint application. They are a 3M dealer. Check out their website, strobelsupply.com. Quite impressive. St. James Hospital, Dr. Ellie Mansour, sports medicine physician, 385-3740. Thanks everybody down there, orthopedic department at St. James. First Heritage Federal Credit Union, longtime supporter. Thanks First Heritage for all your support over the years. The Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street. The lowest cremation services around are at the Dagan Funeral Home. $16.95 plus the crematory fee, which is about, I think, about $400 and something. So you're talking about $2,000 to be cremated. The lowest prices in the area. That's the way I'm gonna be cremated, and my ashes spread it right there on the pitcher's mound. No. Connors and Ferris. Your workers' comp attorney's offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Also, office in Syracuse as well. Thanks, Greg Connors, Tim Ferris, for all your support. The Ryan agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. 3 get locations to serve you better. Thanks, Jeff Ryan. He's my insurance agent. Let him be yours. I think Roger Payne runs the operations up there at Simmons and Rockwell.
For the Hitmen from Malloy College, number 28, Sean Serrano.
Top of the 9th. Gates Miller from Hornell going to Alfred State. Nice play. Swanson.
Now batting the left fielder, number 2, Ryan Scott.
I like this system that I use here to stream the games. The only reason it doesn't give outs and people on base and stuff like my other system did, but the other system just didn't have instant replay and everything else, so it's hopefully they would be able to give you strikes and stuff eventually, and this would be really nice. Two down. Nice stretch by Burns.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 37, Noah Baldo.
Creeping up on game time of 3 hours. Well, it's 2 hours and 50 minutes right now. Ryan Scott awaits the pitch, or no, I guess he did just pitch it, from Gates Miller. Melendez. He's made a couple bad throws here today. Another error. He made some good plays and a couple bad, unfortunately, for him.
Your attention,
Pinch runner
please.
coming in.
Pinch running at first base, number 42, Charlie Todd. Now batting to first base, number 38, Nate Kearney.
So Charlie Taub running. It's the ninth inning.
Huh?
It's the ninth inning.
I know. I gotta get home with the dogs.
How long you been gone?
Huh?
How long you been gone?
Well, I went down to KFC before I came here.
Okay. You could help me clean up.
Help you clean
Yeah.
up.
Batting to catcher, number 45,
Maybe
Josh
1, 2, 3
Lowell.
bottom. By 1, 2, 3 bottom of the ninth could be. No, go ahead. Go take care of the dogs.
I'll go the other way. See you later, guys.
Now you're gonna miss the end, Andy. It's gonna be a walk-off. Confidence, confidence. This is Kearney trying to get some people to stay. They said it's bewitching hour here. They have to leave. Miller delivers. And the force outs. Nice play by Melendez.
No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. After 8.5 innings of play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard, Hitmen 9, Steamers 7.
So we go to the bottom and final. Could it be the second tie of the day? Well, they got to score 2 runs, obviously. So we'll see. I think mysticmedia.com, your small business digital success partner, web development, search optimization, blog content, and so much more. Log on to mysticmedia.com. Mystic Media. Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Thanks, guys. They do my auto repair. They should do yours. I say that with all the ads, right? They're my insurance agent. So this is the car.
Your attention, please. Now playing center field for the Hitmen, number 28, Sean Serrano. Moving from center field to left field,
Final
number 26,
countdown.
Lucas Granger. Moving from left field to right field, number 2, Ryan Scott.
Here, Ron, throw that out, would you? Just throw it out. Oh, you can have them if you want, yeah. The final countdown. No, they're good. I just didn't have time to eat them. That's why I usually don't get anything to eat here. I mean, I do if I get here early enough or they're open late enough, but even though the food's... it's amazing to say concession stand has some of the best food around in Hornell. You know, when people care what they're cooking and stuff. So all you out-of-town parents, when you come to Hornell to watch a game this year, for wherever around the country. Make sure you get something to eat at the concession stand.
Leading off the night for the Steamers, the right fielder number 13, DJ Stojanovic.
So, Stojanovic. This one popped up though. Nice play. Sliding. That time that's number 38, Kearney.
Designated hitter number 24, Vince DeSano.
So one down, just like that. DeSano 0 for 2. Little low, little low. How low can you go? Just got to be careful standing against there. You don't get a foul ball against your hands. One down, 2-2 to DeSano. Fellows, got him. So, Steamers down to their last out.
Danny Melendez.
And I think I don't have the schedule, but the next home game that we will be streaming, or actually the next home game is not to the 29th. So 10 days away. Wait, you get a break from me. Melendez. 2-2. He's got some nice pitches to swing at there. Lifts this one. It's up against the fence.
Now batting the third baseman, number 1, Logan Hoyt.
So Arkport's Logan Hoyt. Hoyt 2 for 4 today. This one's going to drop in. Play at the plate, but a little overthrown. A little off the mark, really wasn't overthrown.
Now batting the center fielder number 2, Eli Brown.
There's a strike. No, it's a ball. Eli Brown, what a spot this would be to hit his first home run. He's 9 for 33. Coach comes out to take a. This is Mike Boulas, head coach. Trying to get all his guys to make sure they know where to go with the ball where it's hit. Game time temperature was 81 degrees. Let's give you an update on that. It's 68 degrees now. Nice slight breeze. Popped up. This could do it. And it's the end of the game. Not sure why my camera goes out of focus like that, but. So that's your final 9-8.
No errors and 1 man left on base. Your final score on the Ryan Agency scoreboard. Hitmen 9, Steamers 8.
So I want to thank all our advertisers, thank all our viewers.
Next week, you're home again. Next on June 29th to take on the Dansville
June 29th is our
Gliders.
next home game.
We'd like to thank you for coming
So that's
out
it.
to
Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you on the
Please
29th.
travel home safely.
Costs are rising, and the Ryan agencies are taking action. We trim the cost of your insurance with cutting-edge ideas. Want money back in your pocket? A quick call can result in savings without sacrificing coverage. The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
When it comes to workers' comp, things can change quickly.
The only way to make sure your rights are protected is to have a trusted, committed attorney on your side.
An attorney who has devoted their career to helping injured workers.
Someone to fight for the money and medical benefits you deserve.
The only person on your side
is the attorney at your side.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Traditional checking accounts are old news. So what are you waiting for? Reach new heights with Apex Rewards checking from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Apex gives you the option to choose between cash back or high interest with a free checking account that pays you. Plus, ATM fees get refunded. Choose your rewards at FHFCU.org and get one step closer to achieving your financial goals.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Hi, I'm Laura Dagan Pico, and along with my father, Jim Dagan, operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home is a large, spacious, handicap-accessible facility with a seating capacity of 150 people, along with a separate family room for entertaining children. We also offer DVD memorial tributes, which continually show photographs and movies of your loved one's life on 2 beautiful flat-screen TVs.
The Dagan Funeral Home. 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
What if you could feel in control of your retirement in just a few clicks? At aceyourretirement.org, you can. Start with a free 3-minute chat with Avo, your friendly digital retirement coach. Just answer some simple questions like, how do you feel about your ability to save for retirement? Or, in how many years do you want to retire? To get free action items customized just for you. Get your retirement back on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
and local health.